Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. In this video, it's 3D printer time. Welcome back to the remotorcycled house, I guess. In this episode, guys, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. It's something that will hopefully be beneficial to some of you who are in a similar mindset than me, that you want to get looking at maybe getting a 3D printer. So what I want to do today, and I guess maybe a few episodes, is just show you the unboxing. I know people really get off the unboxing videos. It's not going to be a creepy unboxing video. However, it will be a video to help you see this is the process for starting with a 3D printer. I've never used one. I've relied on my dad's, heavily relied on my dad's throughout this process. But as I mentioned in the last video, I've got my own 3D printer. So I kind of wanted to show you what's it like out of the box, what you have to do. Is it easy to assemble? The one I've gone for is a Creality CR10. I'll put a link in the description below. That was bought off their website, Creality's website. I know you can get them, you can pay premium for them on Amazon because some places hold the stock locally and you pay a little bit more for it. But this I just said, I went straight to the manufacturer, and although they said they had UK stock, I think they still ended up shipping it from China. So it took about 2 or 3 weeks to arrive, but now it's here. It's been sat, I've been tripping up on it over the in the hallway, just trying to find a space, clearer space to get this thing used. So now we've got a nice space. We will focus on unboxing, getting this thing sorted, how you interact it with the computer and everything else. Like I said, this is all brand new stuff to me, so I don't really know how it's going to go. Hopefully okay, otherwise I've just spent a lot of money on a very heavy paperweight. So let's get started. Should be a good one. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute it now. Ooh, shiny stuff and things, which I haven't a clue what to do. That's nice. So it's all there and stuff. Right, this is the upright bit, I think. The upright thingy. First impressions are it's actually nice, really nicely well made. Nicely well made. Good English. What the fuck was that? Where does this go? I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, so this is the upright bit. I'm just going to put that. Don't really know how to sit down. Put that there just now. Right. Let's bring this down a little bit. Like magic. So this is the thing. This looks like the control module, which is quite cool. I don't see any plugs. Right, let's move this big turd of a thing over. And then I might actually get the instructions. That goes like that. Move this so it doesn't fall. Shit. Right. Nice. Show you all laid out. No, this I need to figure out how it all attaches. Nice little CR code or whatever it's called. reality. So, yeah, I think what I'll do is have a little scan of this. There's another little box here. I'm pretty sure it must have a plug and stuff in it. Yeah, there we go. Some tools, very nice. And some things and stuff. So I'll get familiar with this and then pick this up in a little bit once I actually know what I'm doing, rather than just randomly bullshitting towards the camera, which is a lot like my other videos. Catch up with you in a bit. Sturdy. Bleep, 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 bleep. One criticism, the plug is probably not long enough. However, interesting. Ah, that would help. For fuck's sake. This would help too. Woohoo! We have life. Interesting. Bit of a beast when you see it. Right. I have no idea what to do now. The mechanical bit was the easiest bit, so I'll play back. Apparently I need to level the bed and then prepare. There we go. Prepare. Auto home. Ooh. Clever. Cool. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So now we have to prepare the little nozzle in here to be the right height, and this bed has to be the right level, whatever that means. So apparently you dick around with some paper and these little knobs on the bottom to raise and lower the bed. So if you look, I don't know if you can see, hopefully you can like raise and lower this. Which it needs to be thickness of an A4 piece of paper, so I'm going to go and do that and then pick this up in a little bit. Preheat, whatever that means. Prepare. Preheat. I've not put anything in yet though. Ah, it says to in a minute. Preheat PLA. PLA is the kind of plastic you use, apparently. Preheat PLA. Now what? We'll come back. Okay, so apparently, this goes into this little bit here, and then this has got some gears, and that feeds our filament apparently. I need to do some So, we are now ready to try and print something. Not really sure how it's going to work, how it sets up the home. I'm just going to try and see. It came with a little SD card so we can print from TF. Let's see what happens. I don't know if this is going to work. Pig, dog, cat. Let's try cat. Extruder heating. You see the extruder getting up to temperature, whatever that means. Let's see what happens. I'm expecting it once it gets to 200 to start doing something, but oh, heating gun. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! What's going on? Magic. It's doing something. This is cool. I'm just putting this. Fucking stinks. Absolutely stinks. Woo! I don't know whether this protective shit's meant to be on here or not. I'm gonna leave it on just because it's just come off really easily, but I don't know whether it should be here or not. Looks like I've done it though. Looks like I've set it up properly. So what I might do actually is set up a time lapse with a fresh battery, and we can just set it going, see what happens. I don't know how long the battery will last, don't know how long everything else will last, but yeah, let's give that a try. That'll be fun. Isn't this fun? It's getting quite dark in here. Hello again. That is, I would like to say it's my first finished print, but it's not. I've had a few failures getting this thing up and running. Reason being, I'm not entirely sure why. There's a good website called Thingiverse, which allows you to print stuff, download files, and you put it in as an STL file. So for example, if you look on screen now, so the process is you go online, you either design a part or you go online, and you take that STL file, which is if you look on Thingiverse, it could be that little toy boat which you see on screen, which was actually the first thing I printed. What you need to do to try and get it into a language that your 3D printer understands is put it into a slicing program. So I use one called Cura, and you just put in all your details, like what the printer is, and then it gives you a range of options as to what kind of layer height do you want, what kind of infill and everything else do you want. So it's pretty intuitive, quite easy to use. And then essentially you've got a version of this print bed on your laptop, and then once you're happy with the position, once you're happy with the time's the biggest thing that kind of takes I mean, this print here that failed, I tried to print my front panel. We can go on to that at another time, but it got almost all the way home and it failed at the last hurdle. Not entirely sure why. I think there was maybe a blocked nozzle or something. So not to leave this video without something decent, I decided to chuck a print on again. So you can kind of see the time lapse, what the print looks like as it goes backwards and forwards. However, the print I decided to make was my indicators, which have been redesigned. So the process for removing them should be fairly straightforward. Just comes off like that. Then you're left with these parts. Let's just do this. Hello. Hello everyone. This should fit perfect. There you go, front, back. What I've done this time that I didn't do before was I've tried to print the threads. Don't know if you can see that. So these should, in theory, once I clean the edge up, handy tool here is a deburring tool, which I just bought because people said it was helpful, and yeah, you know, so deburr these a little bit. Okay, for whatever reason that's not fitting. I need to do a little bit of research on threads. I think maybe the thread's been cut too fine, but it doesn't matter. It's bloody hell, it's dark in here. So we've now got it working. One of the issues is very long print times, and one of the ways you can kind of get around that is by changing the nozzle on the bit. The nozzle's on the bottom of the extruder, and it pretty much just allows you to, well, one of the issues I had earlier was one of my nozzles got blocked. So I've got, that's a 0.4mm nozzle, I've got a 1mm nozzle. So I'm going to have a play a bit with that off camera. Try and print the 3D mold for the side panel and print these again. But hopefully, I think now I'm in a place where, right, I've redesigned these again because they didn't work for me last time, but I've spent a couple of hours away out in the garage doing some bits and bobs, and I now have this thing printing away, so it's pretty cool, pretty handy. So I'm really looking forward to getting used to it. Hopefully I'll be able to kind of show you some of the tricks that I pick up along the way. Like right now, this is just that I've got a 3D printer. I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet, but I mean, first impressions are it's pretty cool. The quality of print's actually really, really nice. For like the likes of these things here, these are going to stay as 3D printed parts, so I'm happy to spend a little bit longer taking the time to make these, so long as they are nice high quality and nice and dense. And when I inevitably launch them against the wall, because the stupid threads don't work, they're not going to smash. Although these are probably pretty worthless because I can't get these to work now. So anyway, so yeah, 3D printers are cool. If you've got one, you got any picked up any tips, then let me know in the comments. Until then, yeah, hopefully you find this kind of interesting. Hopefully it's a new chapter as to just getting stuff moving a little bit with this bike. So until next time, guys, take it easy. See you later.